think of kind of the seating and all that where you guys are?
The seating has nothing to do with anything with me. To be a part of the NCAA tournament is the best thing ever. So proud of our team. To hear your name called says a lot about them, says a lot about our school. When you look at how hard this is, I think there's 15 teams that have made it 6 years in a row, and we're one of them. So the ironic part about it is I get to go to South Bend where Stephen was born. So haven't been back there in a while, but time to go to work, and it's going to be quick, but it's fun.
What do you think of the overall draw that you got when you look at the matchups that are kind of in play?
You know, to be honest with you, I know we're going to South Bend. I don't know anything. And you know, we'll go to work tonight. We've been working on a lot of teams leading up to this in anticipation. So obviously, you know, Princeton's in the tournament because they're a really good team. They've had a great year. The one thing I do remember, scouting Utah back a long time ago, they gave Utah a great game at Utah. So, you know, we'll see. I don't know a whole lot about them. We're going to try and find out here in the next hour.
Are you excited to go back to South Bend? That seems like a place that has special meaning to you.
Yeah, I mean, South Bend has a lot of meaning to our family, but I'm just excited to go to work tonight and go to practice tomorrow. And I'm excited that Emily Ryan can say that she played in 5 NCAA tournaments. It's hard to beat that. I'm excited for Iowa State fans, and I want to really congratulate TJ. Amazing accomplishment for them, and looking forward to them going to Milwaukee. But you know, this is the best time. If you're not, for me, besides Christmas, tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, so it's close. Is the best time of the year for me, and like I said, to be a part of this is why we go to work every day, and that's why Selection Sunday is on the bottom of our practice card, and we're blessed to be a part of it, represent our school, represent the Big 12, and we'll go to work.
So was Princeton not one of the handful of teams you had anticipated or, you know, tried to predict?
They were one that we've scouted.
Yeah.
There's about 5 teams that I assigned my staff to look at. I kind of thought we'd be in this situation. So we'll have some information on them, obviously not a lot, but we'll be probably a little ahead of the curve. You know, like I said, I gave them 5 teams, and they were one of the 5.
What's been your biggest focus in practice, or maybe it's just getting healthy, resting up after the Kansas City exits now?
No, really, yeah. We've taken a lot of days off. We practiced today for like 90 minutes, and it was just our stuff, keep them occupied. You know, you don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, what happened on the men's side surprised some people, so you don't know. I mean, you feel like you've done enough to get in the tournament, but you don't know until you see your name called. So we tried to keep people busy, you know, finish school this week. We're on spring break now, so that helps, but it was mainly just trying to get us a lot of individual work, a lot of skill work, but now it's time to go back to doing the things that we need to do to get ready to play a game.
Was tonight stressful at all? Just kind of wondering where you might be if you get in?
Sorry. Yeah. No, very.
We can beep it out.
No, it's she can believe it. Yeah, very stressful. I mean, you just don't know. I mean, I wasn't. I felt like we'd done enough, but you don't know, like until you see your name. And like I said, what you saw on the men's side today surprised some people. Yep. I feel awful for Darren DeVries in West Virginia. How they are not in the NCAA tournament is beyond me. That's a meeting you don't want to have. And I told our kids after we left practice today, I said, you guys, whatever happens today, we're going to handle it the way we've handled things all year. We're going to be mature, adult about it, whether we're in, we're out. You can't control it. And that's a hard thing in life, is when you don't have control over certain things. But I'm really proud that we're in this position. And I feel bad for only one person. That's Coach Carp. because he's trying to figure out how to get us to South Bend tomorrow. So he's probably the one that's got the most stress on him. But we're ready to go, and it's fun to to work this time of year. It's fun to be part of, again, the greatest sporting event in this country, and to get to do it again. Like I said, for Emily to do it 5 years. For we have a lot of kids. Everyone talks about, well, you're going to go every year. No, you're not. Look at the numbers. And it's first time for a lot of kids on our team. And there's no guarantee they're going to get back. So they need to enjoy this. They're ready for it. They're excited about it. And we'll get ready to go.
What's the expectation?
I think the biggest thing for me has always been, it's one thing to be selected to be in the NCAA tournament. The other thing is you want to play in it. And the expectation for me is we need to play at a level that got us in, and at a level that maybe we haven't got to yet. And, just play the best 40 minutes that we've played all season. And we'll look forward to doing that. And I'm just really, really excited that we get that opportunity.
It's a really quick turnaround before this Princeton game. Just what are these next couple of days going to look like for you guys?
A lot of Diet Mountain Dew, a lot of Red Bull. My staff knows. We met this afternoon. I told them, I said, you guys, I kind of felt like this would happen. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. But I just felt like this would happen. So we're ready for it. Like I said, the biggest challenge is the travel. And so our kids, luckily we're in spring break, so that helps. But it's just about the travel and when do you schedule practice. And the staff will meet all night, and my office is very comfortable, which is a good thing. And we'll have team breakfast in the morning, and then hopefully by then we'll know. I think there's a couple different sites that have this game, so hopefully we can kind of jump up a little bit and have a travel plan. It's not that far, but you still gotta fly there. So Coach Carp's the best there is at doing it. So our focus will be the travel first.
Do you think it makes it easier going to South Bend, makes it easier in your schedule, shorter travel?
Yeah, I think the shorter travel helps a little bit. The problem is the travel in the NCAA is the Godfather would tell you, it's you never know. I mean, you're at the whim of the people that schedule it, and they may say you're leaving. They may tell us tonight you're leaving at 9 in the morning. They may say you're leaving at 9 tomorrow night. So it doesn't matter. I don't just. It's like when you go on vacation and you're sitting in the airport and they delay your flight 3 hours. You're not pissed off because you're going somewhere fun. That's just get us to South Bend by whatever time Wednesday night, and we'll be ready to go.
Is there any excitement that comes with not having to wait an extra 48 hours to get going and get the run started?
Maybe. I keep saying the same thing, and I apologize. The travel's the issue. I mean, if you knew exactly what our travel schedule was tomorrow, yeah, let's go. Let's go play. And we've been sitting around waiting, and, that's the negative of the Big 12 tournament being so early. But, until we know our travel schedule, that creates a little anxiety for everyone. But, that's a minor thing. We get to play, and there's so many other teams. I think it's 10, 11% of the teams in the country get an at-large bid in the NCAA tournament, and we're one of them. So tell me where, tell me when, we'll get there. And if you say we got a bus there, we'll bus there. We don't care. We will be in South Bend on Wednesday night and ready to play.
What did you tell your team after you guys found out where you were going?
The number one thing I told them was congratulations. The second thing I said was, do not take this for granted. This is not something in life that is easy to do. They've earned this opportunity. And last thing I told them was, please be flexible, because I have no idea what the schedule is for tomorrow.
Bill, you've always mentioned to us, you never take it for granted. You make the Christmas comparisons. Sometimes I think you say it's almost even better than Christmas, but it's like, do you feel like this team gets that? Because you mentioned people doing it the first time, but you've got at least as many people doing it a second time. And the run you had
Right.
last season, the
Right.
talent you have, Emily's fifth, was there a different range of emotions or reaction? Or
No, I think they all. It was probably more unique than maybe ever. I mean, Emily's been through so much to get to this point, and to walk out of Iowa State University knowing that she took her team 5 times. That's amazing. Audie and Addie understand what this is about. They follow the game maybe more than most people. Some of our other kids haven't been there, but they get it. They really do. I think they knew what was coming. I think there was a little bit of, chip on your shoulder. You don't think we're this or that. I mean, for some of them, but the bottom line is they get the. I've told them all year, the group that we have is really, really special, and at some point it's going to end, and the group changes. It does. I mean, players graduate, and managers leave, and coaches leave, and people, whatever. This group will never be together again after we lose our last game. And I've just tried to tell them this is really, really something that you do not want to take for granted. And, when you're a young person, you take a lot of things for granted. This is not one of them, and they will be reminded of that constantly, and I want them to enjoy it, and wherever it goes, but we get to play one more game together, and that's our focus.